You're sleeping in seat 12A, but someone is sleeping right above your head. And it's not another passenger. You are sleeping in seat 12A. A low hum fills the cabin. Above you, the overhead bins are closed. They hold carry-on bags. They hold jackets. It seems like solid ceiling, but someone is sleeping right above your head. And it is not another passenger. A flight attendant opens what looks like a normal closet door. Inside, there is no closet. There is a steep, narrow ladder. She climbs up. She pulls a hatch closed behind her. She has entered a hidden world. A secret bedroom that exists on almost every long-haul flight. This space is a crew rest compartment, or CRC. It is an engineered solution to a critical problem. On flights that cross oceans. On flights that cross continents. Pilots work for many hours. Flight attendants work for many hours. They cannot stay alert for the entire journey. So, aircraft manufacturers build small, hidden bedrooms into the structure of the plane. These rooms are invisible to most passengers. You walk beneath them. You sit beneath them. You never know they are there. Imagine the fuselage of a wide-body jet like a Boeing 787. Imagine the fuselage of an Airbus A350. It is a large, hollow tube. Above the passenger cabin ceiling and the overhead bins, there is empty space. This area is called the crown of the fuselage. It follows the curve of the aircraft's upper skin. Engineers realized this unused volume could be repurposed. Instead of just holding insulation, instead of just holding wiring, it could hold people. It could become a sanctuary for the crew. A place to lie down. A place to find true rest. Thousands of feet in the air, while traveling over 500 miles per hour. The entrance is designed to be discreet. Sometimes it is a door disguised as a galley closet. Other times it is a ceiling hatch that looks like any other panel. A special key or code is required to open it. This prevents passengers from accidentally finding their way in. Once the door is open, the crew member ascends a set of steep stairs or a ladder. They leave the noise and light of the passenger cabin behind. They enter a quiet, compact space designed for one purpose only: sleep. This transition is a crucial part of the safety protocol on any long flight. Long-haul flights present a unique challenge. They can last 16 hours or more. That is longer than 2 full workdays on the ground. The crew is responsible for the safety and comfort of hundreds of passengers. Pilots must remain vigilant, monitoring complex systems, communicating with air traffic control. Flight attendants must be ready to respond to medical emergencies, security threats, and service needs. Doing this for 16 continuous hours is not just difficult. It is impossible. Human performance degrades significantly with fatigue. Attention wavers. Decision-making slows. Mistakes become more likely. Because of this, aviation authorities around the world have strict rules. Federal Aviation Administration, (FAA), European Union Aviation Safety Agency, (EASA). They mandate rest periods for flight crews. These regulations are not suggestions, they are law. They specify how many hours a crew member can work before they must rest and what kind of rest is required. For the longest flights, simply sitting in a passenger seat is not enough. The rules demand a bunk. A lie-flat surface where a crew member can achieve meaningful sleep away from the distractions of their duties. Fatigue is a recognized hazard in aviation. It dulls the senses and impairs judgment. Flying across multiple time zones disrupts the body's natural clock, making fatigue even more pronounced. The cool, dark, quiet environment of a crew rest compartment helps to mitigate these effects. It allows the body to enter a restorative sleep cycle. This managed rest is a non-negotiable component of modern ultra-long-range aviation safety and operations. Not all crew rest compartments are the same. Their design and location vary depending on the aircraft and who they are for. There are 2 main types: flight crew, CRC. The pilot CRC is often located directly behind or above the cockpit. This proximity is strategic. It allows pilots to get to the flight deck quickly if they are needed. These compartments are usually smaller and more Spartan: 1 bunk, 2 bunks, or a reclining seat. The focus is purely functional, providing a place for a pilot to get horizontal and rest. The cabin crew CRC, on the other hand, is typically larger. It needs to accommodate more people. commonly located in the crown space above the rear galley, sometimes over the main passenger cabin. They can contain anywhere from 6 to 10 bunks, often stacked like those on a submarine or like a sleeper train. Each bunk is an individual pod, separated by rigid dividers for privacy. Thick curtain, reading light, air vent, small storage nook. The goal is to create a small personal space that feels separate from the work environment just a few feet below. Inside these compartments, the amenities are simple but effective. Mattress, pillow, blankets. The bedding materials are all flame retardant, a critical safety requirement. There is an intercom system to communicate with the flight deck or the main cabin. There are also outlets for charging personal devices. The lighting is kept low. The temperature can often be controlled independently from the main cabin, allowing the resting crew to create a comfortable microenvironment. It is a space stripped of all non-essentials. Pilots need to be seconds away from the controls, so their rest area is a functional annex to the cockpit. Flight attendants, who work in shifts throughout the cabin, can be located further away. Their larger rest area acts more like a shared dormitory, a place where a team can cycle through their mandatory rest breaks. In both cases, the design balances space, comfort, and rigorous safety standards that govern every component on a commercial aircraft. Integrating a CRC into an aircraft is an engineering marvel. The primary challenge is placing a habitable room inside a space that was not originally designed for it, all without compromising the structural integrity of the fuselage. Engineers use the crown space, the curved area above the passenger cabin ceiling. This space is normally filled with air conditioning ducts, electrical wiring, insulation. To build a CRC, these systems must be carefully rerouted around the new module. The CRC itself is often a prefabricated module, built on the ground and then hoisted into the fuselage section during the aircraft's assembly. The structure of the CRC must be both lightweight and incredibly strong. It cannot add excessive weight to the aircraft, as that would increase fuel burn. Yet, it must withstand the immense forces of flight, including turbulence and the stresses of takeoff and landing. The floor of the CRC is mounted to the aircraft's primary structural frames, the circular ribs that give the fuselage its shape and strength. Special brackets and load-spreading beams transfer the weight safely into the airframe, ensuring no weak points are created. Soundproofing is another critical engineering task. The CRC is located just feet away from a noisy passenger cabin. To allow for restful sleep, it must be an oasis of quiet. Engineers use multiple layers of advanced sound-dampening materials. The walls, floor, and ceiling are lined with special acoustic insulation. The access hatch is fitted with heavy-duty seals that block out noise from the cabin below. Even the air ducts leading into the compartment are designed to minimize the transmission of sound. The result is a space that is audibly isolated, where the drone of the engines and the chatter of passengers are reduced to a faint, distant murmur. Finally, the entire design must be seamless. From the passenger's perspective, there should be no indication that a room exists above their heads. The access door or hatch blends perfectly. The ladder mechanism deploys and retracts smoothly and quietly. Every detail, from the latch to the interior finish, meets the same high standards as the rest of the aircraft. A crew rest compartment is more than just a bedroom. It is a fully integrated, self-sufficient environment with its own life support systems. It cannot simply rely on the air from the passenger cabin. The compartment has its own dedicated ventilation system, providing a constant flow of fresh, temperature-controlled air. Crew can adjust the temperature independently. That independent control ensures comfort and helps contain smoke or fumes, preventing spread to the cabin. Safety is the paramount concern. In the rare event of sudden depressurization, the CRC has its own oxygen masks. The masks deploy automatically, providing breathable air. The compartment is fortified with advanced fire detection and suppression. Sensitive smoke detectors are installed throughout. If smoke is detected, alarms sound inside the CRC and on the flight deck. Modern designs often include automated gas suppression systems, often using a gas like halon. Emergency access and escape are meticulously planned. Primary entry is the ladder down to the cabin. Regulations require a secondary escape, removable floor panels to drop into the cabin below, or hatches to a cargo hold or adjacent area. Escape routes are clearly marked, and crews train on them during safety drills. Every material used inside the CRC, from the wall panels to mattress fabric, must meet stringent flammability standards. Engineers run burn tests on samples in controlled labs. The module is designed to contain a fire for a set period, allowing time to respond and evacuate. Independent air, oxygen, fire detection, suppression, multiple escape routes. These overlapping layers of safety systems make the CRC one of the safest places on the aircraft. The concept of crew rest has evolved dramatically throughout aviation history. In the early days of long-haul propeller planes, rest facilities were rudimentary. Airlines might block off a few regular passenger seats with a curtain. Sometimes, a special reclining chair, known as a fold-down seat, was installed in the cockpit or a galley area. These solutions provided a break from standing, but they did not allow for true restorative sleep. The environment was noisy, there was little privacy, and it was impossible to lie completely flat. It was a far cry from the dedicated compartments of today. The dawn of the jet age and the introduction of wide-body aircraft like the Boeing 747 in the 1970s changed everything. These massive planes had more interior volume, and flight routes became progressively longer. This created both the space and the need for better rest facilities. Early 747s sometimes featured a small room with a few bunks located upstairs in the iconic hump. However, these early attempts were often basic. They lacked sophisticated ventilation, soundproofing, and integrated safety systems. As aviation safety science advanced, so did the regulations. Authorities and airlines recognized that better rest led directly to safer flights. This pushed aircraft manufacturers like Boeing and Airbus to innovate. They began to see the unused crown space as a valuable asset. Engineers developed the modular CRC concept, enabling standardized, fully equipped rest areas to be installed efficiently during assembly. This modular approach made it easier to incorporate advanced features like independent climate control, dedicated oxygen systems, and robust fire suppression. Comfort and safety began to merge. Today's CRCs are the pinnacle of this evolution. Found on aircraft like the Airbus A380 and Boeing 777, they are highly engineered spaces with comfortable mattresses, privacy curtains, individual lighting, and power outlets. The materials are safer, the soundproofing is more effective, and the safety systems are more redundant. What started as a simple curtained-off seat has transformed into a private, secure, and comfortable micro-hotel hidden within the aircraft's structure, driven by a relentless, data-driven pursuit of higher safety standards through better engineering and human factors design. You sit in seat 12A. You feel the plane begin its slow descent. The flight has lasted for 14 hours. While you watched movies and slept in your seat, the crew has been working in shifts. Some of them spent hours in a hidden room you never knew existed. They slept in a proper bed. They are now awake and alert, preparing for the final phases: approach, landing. That secret bedroom was not for comfort. It was for your safety. It ensured the people in charge of the aircraft were at their best when it mattered most. The crew rest compartment is a perfect example of how complex systems are engineered to manage risk. It is a physical solution to the biological problem of fatigue. Structural engineering, environmental systems, fire safety, human factors. It must be integrated into the aircraft without compromising strength or adding too much weight. It must be a quiet, comfortable refuge from the busy cabin below. Life support systems, emergency systems that mirror the main cabin. It is a small, self-contained world designed for a single purpose. From the outside, you see nothing. The cabin walls and ceiling panels present a smooth, unbroken surface. The design is intentionally invisible. Airlines and manufacturers do not advertise these spaces. They are as essential as landing gear. They are as essential as wing flaps. Passengers are not meant to see them or know about them. Their existence is a quiet testament to the thoroughness of aviation safety, considered, planned for, engineered, including the endurance of the crew. The next time you are on a long flight, look up at the ceiling. The space above the overhead bins is not empty. It may be hiding a remarkable piece of engineering, a hidden room, a secret bedroom. It is a vital safety feature built into the very frame of the airplane. This hidden design ensures the crew watching over you is rested, alert, and ready. Your safe arrival at your destination depends on it.